classroom for the course. So the reason why we're using Discord in this course and in other courses in the learning company where I work is that some years ago we realized that the learners, when they were going to cooperate or have some group work, they disappeared from our suggested LMS, and therefore when we realized and we discovered Discord, we decided to move over and use the communication platform they were familiar with. So our new learners will be invited into this channel. I'll show you how I made the channel. So I made a welcome room where we have some information about how we will work and about the course. I made a room for where we can share resources and or notes that will be important for the learners. I made one room where we will share weekly plans so that they easily can connect to their plans and what we're doing each week. And this will also be copied, or this will also happen in another platform, which is the Google Classroom. But in order to have all information at Discord as well, I made this room. So Discord is organized so that you can have text channels and voice channels at the same time. And when you use voice channel, you can also choose video. And the learners are able to choose if they want to chat, use the voice, if they want to share their picture. It's up to them and never commented. They're also able to be anonymous, so they can use what do you call it? They can share their names or have a secret profile. But of course, we as instructors or coaches, we need to know who they are. So other text channels is this. It's the general room where we will meet every day at 11 and 4, or at other times, which can be announced. I also want to say that this here in general, we will have the stream making from the instructor. So the instructor will mostly every day share how it's a man, how he works, and how he will prefer to solve the exercises for each day. So as the learners are learning how to make a game, the instructor will also make a game, and they are able to see how he works. And he will share his streams every day. The streams will be stored here in another room, which is called streams. I made a room which is a help channel. This is in order for the learners not only to ask the instructor directly for help, but also for other learners to be able to join and to see the answers or to help learner to learner. We have a leisure channel where they can connect for other reasons. And we have different group rooms so that the instructor can share the learners into groups if necessary or if they want to. Often the learners, after a while, they are at a different phase, so that the instructor share them in different groups so they're able to work in the pace they prefer, each one of them. Yes. Let me see. I will then go over to Google Classroom. Let me see how I can share Google Classroom here. So Google Classroom is the place where we will share the content, more specific content and exercises. So you can see that I made module 1, day 1 here. I had module 1, day 1 afternoon, module 1, day 2, so that the learners easily can follow what will happen. I did not make for many modules here, but just for the beginning of the course, which I planned more in detail. So this is where I use Google Classroom so that we have a place where the modules and exercises are organized and shared very easily, and they can answer and deliver their, for example, prototypes they build, and they can have personal feedback. They will not see each other's prototypes or answers. It's only the instructors who are able to see it. And as you will see in the notes about my course, we are not grading or assessing their work in this course. We will start the first day with talking about learning and reflect about the different learning styles and get to know each other. We will also visit, we will also do quite a lot of gaming the first day, but also this will go through the entire course in order to have, to train on being in a team. Often our students have bad experiences from school, and they're afraid of working together with others. Something they often do not realize is that they do have team experience from earlier on. And so I'd like to show you, if I can find it here. I wanted to show you World of Warcraft, but I don't think I can find it. So anyhow, World of Warcraft is one of the examples of games where you can where you get a lot of training in leadership and in team development and being in a team. You choose different roles out of preferences, and yeah, it's a very good tool for that. And often the learners or the gamers, they don't recognize that they've had thousands of hours exercising on teamwork. So we use games like this to remind the learners that they do have experience, and they know how to cooperate in teams. Okay, this was a small tour of the digital platforms for the course, and more information of the course about the course will be in my written delivery.